Welcome back. You're still watching NewDay here on TV3. And this morning we are asking, when it comes to childbirth, would surrogacy be an option for you? And do you know what the legalities involved are? Legal practitioners say although there is no policy to regulate it, one can seek justice in court should there be a breach of an agreement. And Sam Mokiteta was kind enough to file this report about the law and surrogacy in this country.
Over the years, scientists and researchers have worked tirelessly to come up with different ways by which childless couples can have babies. One such means is birth via surrogacy.
Surrogacy occurs if we determine that the mother or the commissioning mother is not in a position to carry the baby. Then there is a need to look for somebody else to assist them. That somebody else, the woman who comes forward to say, I will assist this couple, is a surrogate.
Surrogacy began in the 1980s in the United States. The process begins with a contractual agreement between the surrogate mother and the childless couple. The contractual agreement, which includes compensation for the surrogate mom, is signed by both parties in the presence of their lawyers.
As part of the agreement, there should be where the commissioning parents will sign off, where the surrogate, if she's married, the husband, we want to bring in the husband. After all, it's going to be a family decision that needs to be made. Where the surrogate is not married, is there somebody who can stand in for her? Decisions that have to be made, medical, physical, social, but they are all codified here.
The parties involved are not allowed to meet each other to prevent future custody battles. The baby is taken from the surrogate mom immediately after delivery to avoid bonding. The United States, United Kingdom, India, and South Africa are some of the countries that have legalized surrogacy. In the United Kingdom, for instance, the main provision is that no money other than reasonable expenses should be paid to the surrogate. While there is no strict definition as to what constitutes reasonable expenses, it is up to the individuals involved in a surrogate arrangement to come to an agreement regarding these expenses. Hollywood's tall list of birth by surrogacy includes popular fashion police and e-host Juliana and husband Bill Rancic. The couple had their first and only child, Duke, via a surrogate mom, Delphine. A second attempt by the couple via the same surrogate mom was not successful. Hollywood sweetheart and multiple award-winning actress Nicole Kidman and her then-husband Keith Urban had the last of 4 kids, Faith Margaret, via an unidentified surrogate mom. Hollywood beauty Sarah Jessica Parker of Set in the City fame and her hubby Matthew Bondrick's twins, Loretta and Tabitha, were brought into the world via surrogacy. It can cost $15,000 to over $100,000. Birth via surrogacy is increasingly becoming an alternative for childless couples in Ghana. With the springing up of fertility hospitals, women are now availing themselves to help their fellow women who are unable to bear their own children. Despite the growing trend, there is no law governing the process. There are even agents that link potential surrogate moms to couples in need. Association of Childless Couples is one such agency in Ashaman. The founder of the group told us it is registered as an NGO under the auspices of the social welfare. He explained how his organization operates.
It's a non-governmental organization that has been set up to help everyone who wants a child to have a child. And we do that through what we call family building options. We serve as a facilitator, between the intended parents and the surrogate mother, because we want to ensure that the intended parent do not meet the surrogate mothers. There could be problems for the intended parent.
We were curious to know if he has ever hired a surrogate mother.
The wife of a brother of, the intended father, that volunteered to do that. And she's doing that with the husband. She's married, so they are willing to do that for the couple. They have volunteered to do that. Exactly. They know themselves, so everything will be done, openly.
Have you dealt with anybody who's delivered already?
Not yet, as I've already said, but the process is ongoing. We have started
she's
it.
Pregnant?
No, she's not. She just started, the treatment. Yes, but she has already signed the agreement, and you could go through the agreement. You see that everything is in order. 27-page agreement, and we are using the similar one that is being used in US and then UK.
Where will she stay? How old is she?
This one is 35 years. She's also married, so the husband is involved as well.
Has she any child?
Yes, she has 3 children. Usually, we do not use somebody who doesn't have a child, to be a surrogate mother.
As it is with most things that are not regulated, the lack of a policy on surrogacy and other forms of artificial insemination is leading to exploitation.
That is where the worry comes in, where a large number of the society will be drawn into selling their wombs, if you like, to make money. And the industry is thriving because it is not regulated.
Some of the consequences could be dire. So, is surrogacy illegal in Ghana?
I will not say that it's illegal, but it becomes an illegal venture when you conspire with somebody to do something against the person's wish, or you just coerce the person into doing the thing or misrepresenting something to the person.
And if there is a breach of the contractual agreement on either side, can either of the parties go to court?
Even if you don't have a written contract in place, but the conduct and your verbal exchanges can also be used as a contract. If the parties breach the terms, then you can go to court.
Lawyer Irene Abochinyahe stressed the need for a regulation, or else more people will be exploited as the surrogacy business expands.